The Tigers' success on the field is greatly increased by the work done off the field. Sports performance includes weight training as well as nutrition. The two work side by side, keeping the players in the best possible shape to succeed.
In season, it's all about trying to keep the guys fresh, and we're big believers in the stronger you are, the fresher you stay. And a lot of times people think, hey, these guys are super fresh later in the year, the teams that are the most successful. A lot of times, though, it's that those teams haven't lost their strength, power, speed that they've developed through the winter and the summer. So it's a balancing act. Obviously, number one is them being able to get out and practice, and that takes the top priority. But we're here to help the guys try to maintain and even break through the plateaus that they've encountered possibly through the season and continue to gain strength, power, speed as the season goes.
For the guys, it just depends on the position and the guy and kind of their weight goals, their body composition goals as well. And we work with the strength staff on that, so we get their weights every week or two and we're able to calculate out kind of their needs and go from there with them. And it's also personal preference with that, so kind of every guy's different. They all like different things, they like different foods, and we try to just kind of fit those foods that they like into the proper diet for them and being able to kind of help them out. We go to the wellness kitchen at dinners, during camp as well. We're there for every meal and we're able to kind of see their plates. A lot of the guys will come up and say, hey, can you check out my plate and make sure this is okay? Do I have the right things? People with cramping issues or anything like that, we can help them out and find the right foods for them with those things as well.
One of the key elements of sports performance is recovery. Players push their bodies to the limit each practice and game, meaning that helping the Tigers restore nutrients is key.
Obviously, nutrition is number one. And recently, within the last 5 or 6 years, there have been numerous sleep studies on how big sleep is, and that's one of the most important things as well. Getting 8 hours of sleep is huge, and there's numerous studies to back that up. Hydrotherapy, cold tubs, hot tubs, things of that nature. Compression tights we have for the guys that they wear now. So it's about getting them off their feet and constantly educating them on the benefits of recovery.
For recovery, when you're exercising, you're burning those carbohydrates, which is the energy for your muscles, and you're kind of breaking down your muscles. So with recovery nutrition, what we're trying to do is get those carbohydrates back to replenish the energy in their muscles, make them feel better for the next workout the next day. And same idea with the protein. So that's the purpose of having carbohydrates and protein post-practice, post-workout. It helps to rebuild their muscles, build their muscles more if they're looking to kind of gain lean mass and things like that. So we kind of educate them on the foods that would be the best for recovery. We also do things like cherry juice, which is an anti-inflammatory, and that kind of helps to prevent soreness or kind of relieve the soreness that they may have if it's a really tough workout or practice.
The Zephyr system is one of the tools used to help track how much strain is put on the players' bodies. This gives the staff good information to help the Tigers recover.
We're using the Zephyr technology system, which it tracks different metrics, heart rate variability, heart rate, calories burned, total distance, and right now we're tracking all that information, trying to find norms, ways to keep our guys healthy. Maybe that there's something as a guy's burning 3,000 calories, that's at a point where he might be at risk for a soft tissue injury. So it's all about keeping the guys healthy, making smarter decisions, and also helps what we're doing in here. If we need to back off during certain points of the year, it gives us the data to go ahead and do that.
We will talk with them and kind of see where they want to go with each guy, maybe each position group, and kind of see where we're at, especially the younger guys that are kind of coming in and they're new. They're really trying to make gains. High school is completely different than college, and that goes with diet, their kind of strength regimen and things like that. They're so different, so helping them to kind of get into the swing of things and get where they want to be going into the next season.
Auburn Football Every Day is presented by the Better Network, Verizon, Better Matters, and by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
When you bring the indoors outdoors, there are no rules.
I'm Jamie Foxx for Verizon. In the nation's largest independent study by Root Metrics, again, Verizon is the #1 network.
Hi, I'm Jamie Foxx for Sprint.
And I'm Jamie Foxx for T-Mobile.
And we're just as good.
Really? Only Verizon was ranked #1 nationally in data, reliability, text and call, and speed. Yeah. And you're gonna fist pump to that?
Don't get limited by an unlimited plan. Switch now and get our best deal. 20 gigs of limitless data for just $160 with 4 lines. All on America's best network.
An Auburn University education emphasizes hard work, that training becomes wisdom, and that you can only count on what you earn. Auburn graduates believe in honesty, a spirit that is not afraid, and preparedness. Because one never knows when cause for celebration will arrive. This is Auburn.
All day. Dominate on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dominate. We focused. We ready, baby. We ready. Let's go. They finna try to play.
Great day to be great, man. Beautiful Saturday. Great day to be great, man.
Yeah!
Everybody, Jaguars on 3. Jaguars on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Jaguars.
Now you got to go out and earn their respect and take the game from them. You got to earn their respect and take the game from them. It's not going to be easy, but let's hit them in the mouth first.
You don't let anybody step in front of you, take it. You hit them in the mouth, and you hit them in the mouth, and you hit them in the mouth. You're not taking what I got. You're not taking what I got. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And then we band together, and you sure ain't taking what we got.
And I'm gonna see what you made of. See, I already know what I got in my room. I already know what you built on. We don't work too hard. It's on us. This is our game. Make sure you understand that now. It's one of them type of games. All right? Everybody good? Let's go.
You guys earned the right to be here. You guys did this. You guys got us here. Don't let them take it from you now, you understand me? Go out there and take it to them. From the first snap to the last whistle. From the first snap to the last. Nobody let up.
Auburn football every day is presented by Great Southern Wood, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine, If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it. And by Tiffin Motorhomes, made to move you.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama, we're as passionate about your health as you are about Auburn football.
The 2016 Nissan Altima. An IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. With forward emergency braking that could stop for you. Take on sudden stops. Get to your local Nissan store today for 0% financing for up to 72 months. Or save up to $4,500 on the 2016 Altima. Get to Nissan, a proud partner of the Auburn Tigers.
The Auburn defense was looking for a stop after the Bulldogs drove to the red zone. When Georgia attempted a trick play, Auburn got the turnover they needed.
He'll take the snap, come to the short side, wants to throw, throws it for the end zone. Nobody's there except an Auburn Tiger, Trey Matthews. Interception in the back of the end zone.
The interception was extra special for Georgia native Trey Matthews.
I just kind of diagnosed it at the last minute. It was Wildcat formation, and usually out of Wildcat they run the ball. So, I was coming down, but then again, number 5 did play quarterback in high school, and I knew that background of, and he was moving laterally, so he wasn't coming forward. So I knew something was up. And at the corner of my eye, I saw a receiver going downfield. So, I just backed up and made a play on the ball.
Well, obviously, Carl did a great job pressuring the guy. The guy, I think overall, everybody on defense, I think 57 re-rallied the receiver. Trey did a really good job of high pointing the ball, Carl adding pressure, to Terry Godwin in the Wildcat position. I think all that played a role in it.
I feel like if you go back and watch the play, you can tell that it was special to him as well as the entire team. He ended up going down on the knee, and I would assume he was probably praying about it. So I feel like, and giving thanks for it. So I feel like it was real special to him, especially as his defense and getting that.
Yeah, it was it was a great feeling, man. It just shows how God works. But I hopefully continue to make plays like that later on this season.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that was huge for him. Going back to a place where he, obviously played before, and I know that he was looking forward to that game, especially in their stadium. And I was really happy for him, because not only the interception, I thought he had a pretty good game overall, is what it seemed like.
Auburn is a special place, man. They gave me my second chance, and I took the second chance and ran away with it. And Auburn just has made me a better person, so I thank them, and I thank them forever.
Following the interception, the Tigers took the ball, trying to drive 80 yards to put Auburn on the board.
2nd and 10 now from the Georgia 49, and they'll hand it off on the sweep. Eli Stove gets to the edge, 40, and ripped out of bounds at the 37.5-yard line. That's an Auburn first down.
When we got in a pace situation, it's been that way all year. When we pace, we're not very good. When we get in a pace situation, we are. So once you get a couple first downs, you get rolling, you get the speed going, a lot of good things happen.
I just thought we executed well. I think it was about a 15-play drive or so. It was quite a long drive. We had a couple third down conversions, and the guys made plays. We got the ball on the perimeter some, mixed that up with the downhill run. We hit a couple passes, and I think we had good balance on that drive. Obviously, that we didn't have the remainder of the game.
I think we're just moving the ball and getting in rhythm, and that's what we have to do. And I think that's what hurt us a lot is we never, on a lot of those drives, we just stalled before we really got going. And I think that's something we need to work on, obviously. And I think once we get our rhythm going, we're tough to stop, but we didn't really get that going very much Saturday.
Once inside the 5, the Tigers turned to running back Kerryon Johnson to finish the drive.
Wildcat, Stove in motion. They'll fake it to him. Kerryon Johnson over the right side, and he's in! Touchdown, Auburn! Kerryon Johnson with 28 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Kerryon, we had a bunch of guys that were 70-80%, man. Kerryon's one of those guys that play on almost one leg, just played tough, gutted it out right around 100 yards against a really good run defense. Our guys played extremely hard. I was really proud of Kerryon.
Oh yeah, he's always going to give you 100% effort and fight for every yard and make a lot of plays even when nothing's there, and it's great to have him as a weapon with me in the backfield.
We had some tempo going. We run the football. We did a solid job of executing.
I was just, like I always try to do, just gaining yards every time, just trying to get downhill as quickly as I can, playing physical.
The touchdown gave the Tigers a 7-0 lead. Auburn football every day is presented by the Better Network, Verizon, Better Matters, and by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel. Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party, relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy.
Wow.
How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
America, it's time. Time to break free from the confines of your couch. To tear yourself away from the tyranny of technology. To revolt against a social revolution that's anything but social. It's time to embrace the possibilities right outside your door. It's time to build your Declaration of Independence.
An Auburn University education emphasizes hard work. That training becomes wisdom. And that you can only count on what you earn. Auburn graduates believe in honesty, a spirit that is not afraid, and preparedness. Because one never knows when cause for celebration will arrive. This is Auburn.
Good or better? The Hyundai Sonata versus the Toyota Camry. The Sonata has an available panoramic sunroof. The Camry, no. In the Sonata, available Android Auto. The Camry, no again. And only the Hyundai is backed by America's best warranty. Better is the reason to buy Hyundai. The 2017 Sonata from Hyundai.
After the touchdown, the Auburn defense took the field intent on shutting down the Bulldogs. The defensive line, anchored by Georgia native Montravius Adams, led the Tigers' attack.
They'll hand it off to Chubb, and Auburn's Montravius Adams gets into the backfield and tears him to the ground back of the 49-yard line.
Senior from Vienna, Georgia.
Eason in the gun. Looks under pressure. Adams gets to him, and Carl Lawson finishes him off. Back of the 36-yard line, and Eason very slow to get up.
Montravius, obviously being from the state of Georgia was very important to him. I thought he played extremely physical. I thought he was very effective. He was productive. I thought he affected the game run and pass.
I'm glad that he had a real good game Saturday. he had a real good move, a good spin move, and we ran some games, and he was able to utilize, capitalize on what we ran for him. So I'm glad he was able to do that.
He's very explosive. He's physical. He loves the game of football. Him and Carr, basically our whole front D line. But on Travis, he always has a motor, and to be that big, it's kind of scary.
Eason in the shotgun. Pressure. Eason goes down again, way back in Georgia territory at the 43-yard line. And right now, that Georgia offensive line has no answer for the four-man pass rush of Auburn.
Montravis and Carl are two of the better players in the country and really playing their best right now. Our defense played outstanding, and those two guys are our defensive leaders.
The relentless pursuit of Auburn's defense kept Georgia on their heels for much of the game.
Montravius and Carl Lawson, you know, of course, definitely caused havoc in the backfield all game, and you know, big up for those big guys in the front for helping us out a lot.
I mean, I feel like we stuck to the same thing we've been doing. We've been really good on the interior run because they had to go to the perimeter, and we also were pretty good in the red zone, not allowing them to get in when they were down there. So I think that's a positive thing.
Yeah, I thought the kids played very hard, very physical. You know, we went into the game knowing that we need to play very well on first and second down. And we needed to tackle and we needed to fill our gaps. And I was just very proud of the way the guys played. They tried to go out and execute our game plan. You know, I was just proud of them. In fact, I told my whole group I couldn't be more proud of an effort, you know, from a group of guys. But obviously there are things that we can clean up that can help us be better down the road. And the goal is we need to be better this week than we were last week.
In the end, Auburn couldn't recover from a few uncharacteristic mistakes, falling to Georgia 13-7.
Time doesn't stop, and you know, it's the same team that when we were 1-2 at the beginning of the year with 2 tough losses, everybody kind of wrote them off, didn't give us a chance to do anything, and they rolled 6 off in a row, became a top 10 team, #1 offense in the league. So they've answered the challenge before.
Obviously, we're very banged up, and it's kind of hit us at the wrong time, but we just got to fight and get in the treatment room and rehab and get better as fast as we can, and you know, get back on the field and try to make plays for our team.
So we never settle, and we always want to, you know, continue to strive for greatness. So, you know, we'll feel all that pain and we'll take it out on the next guys we play.
We didn't get it done. We're together. The number one thing we're going to do is we're not going to turn our back on each other. We're going to love each other, we're going to take care of each other, but we're going to rebound. So I want everybody to keep your chin up, and you make sure you handle yourself in class. All right? And you stick together. Whatever we do, we stick together. And that's who we are. We're Auburn, and we're a darn team.
Remember how we got here, bro. We got here together. And just because this happened don't mean the season over, man. We got a lot to fight for. Stay close to your brother. I know it hurt, but just stay close, bro. That's how we got this far, and that's how we're going to keep going further. Hey, let's get it earned on 3. 1, 2, 3. Earn it.
Auburn football every day is presented by Great Southern Wood, Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have this yellow tag, you don't want it. And by Tiffin Motorhomes, made to move you.
Americans don't celebrate the good enough canyon. We didn't aim to be second to the moon. Verizon doesn't settle for good enough either. So now we are introducing Verizon LTE Advanced. With 50% faster peak speeds in more than 450 cities coast to coast. So don't settle for an unlimited plan with limits. Switch now and get our best deal. 20 gigs of limitless data with 4 lines for only $160. Welcome to the Next Gen Network.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift? We've got you. Guitar? Coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel. Guitar. Reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party. Relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
I count slowly, slowly, slowly getting faster. Once I start counting, it's very hot.
Baby, I'm 90% sure the cart's moving.
It is so exciting. I could count forever, count until I drop. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I love counting.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on a new 2017 Toyota RAV4. Toyota, let's go places.
An Auburn University education emphasizes hard work. That training becomes wisdom. And that you can only count on what you earn. Auburn graduates believe in honesty, a spirit that is not afraid, and preparedness. Because one never knows when cause for celebration will arrive. This is Auburn.
It's time now for the Yellowwood Lineman of the Week. Brought to you by Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. This week's Lineman of the Week is Montravius Adams. The Vienna, Georgia native recorded 6 tackles, including 2 tackles for a loss. Adams also sacked the Georgia quarterback for an 8-yard loss. Montravius Adams, your Lineman of the Week. Auburn steps out of conference this week and plays in-state opponent Alabama A&M. It is Senior Day on the Plains. Saturday's game will give coaches and fans a chance to honor this year's senior class.
Told my guys, this is the last time those guys will get a chance to play in Jordan-Hare. And, it goes by so quickly. And, obviously you want to send them out the right way. And that one day, they'll be in that chair. And they're going to want their teammates to come out and play and give everything they have for them. And so, that's the thing that, we need to be mindful of. It's senior night, it's Alabama, and it's our next game, it's our next opponent. It's an opportunity for us to go out and get better and get this bad taste out of our mouth.
This senior class is the class that came in with us starting off the heels of the 3-9 season. So they kind of helped us get to the national championship game, and they've been through a lot of ups and downs, more ups than anything. And so hopefully we can honor them on Saturday and finish this thing right.
This senior group is the first group that I actually recruited, and I'm extremely close to them. They're wonderful people with wonderful families, and it's important that we send these guys out in their last home game with a victory.
Auburn Football Every Day is produced by War Eagle Productions in association with Auburn Sports Properties.